Ladies and gentlemen, our ceremony will now commence with the entry of the academic, civic and Chancellor's processions. We would ask you to remain seated. Please be seated. Your Worshipful the Mayors, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor of the University of Greenwich, Professor Simon Jarvis.
As Deputy Vice-Chancellor of the University of Greenwich, I am delighted to welcome you to today's graduation ceremony. We've come together to recognise and celebrate a major milestone. To you, our students, I offer my heartfelt congratulations. Today is the accumulation of a lot of hard work and also where you take the next big step into your future. I'm also particularly pleased to see so many of the families and friends of our students here in the chapel, on this side and also in the gallery. I do want to thank every one of you for joining us today and also the support, both financial and emotional, you've given our students. I know that what our students have achieved at the university would not have been possible without your considerable support. Graduands, I think the time has now come for you to show your appreciation to your family and friends by either clapping, cheering, or stamping your feet, or cartwheels down the aisle, or whatever, but do thank your friends and families now. You can shout a bit if you want as well. You don't have to be totally, this is a celebration time, not a time for you to be so subdued. So, do join in. At the University of Greenwich, our mission is to inspire society through the discovery, application, and dissemination of knowledge. We are working hard to imagine new possibilities, to investigate remaining uncertainties, and to identify new challenges. We critique old models whilst at the same time developing new ways of thinking and doing. Our reputation is growing on the national and international stage. because of the achievements of our students and staff. This year, once again, we saw one of the best set of examination results in our history, and we welcome the highest ever qualified intake of new students. Overall student satisfaction, as assessed by the National Student Survey, is at a record high. The excellence of our teaching staff was recognised earlier this year when one of our lecturers, Dr. David Evans, in the Faculty of Education and Health, won a very prestigious National Teaching Fellowship, one of 50 that was awarded. The award from the Higher Education Academy was in recognition of the sustained contribution that Dr. Evans has made to education in his particular field of sexual health for more than 2 decades. We encourage all of our lecturers to participate in academic research and professional practice. This keeps their knowledge at the cutting edge and ensures that the content of the academic programs is up to date and relevant for the careers of our graduates. Research is also a key aspect of our contribution to society. Our world-leading work continues to impress. We have just won a Guardian Newspaper University Award for Research Impact. The project, led by Professor Ed Galliard, has developed a dynamic system of emergency signage to assist in evacuations and has direct application. We are very fortunate to have 3 beautiful and historic campuses for our students and staff. We have ambitious plans for all 3 of them. In just a couple of months, here in Greenwich, we will open the doors to 2 major purpose-built developments. The university has invested £80 million in a new building in Stockwell Street that will house cutting-edge research and teaching facilities, including a new library, innovative teaching spaces, state-of-the-art TV and sound studios, as well as extensive research facilities. And we will also be opening the new £42 million Daniel Defoe Hall of Residence by the station to provide approximately 350 high-quality ensuite rooms for our students. The university is also working hard in partnership with other organisations, from local community groups to large corporations and educational institutions across the globe. We've recently announced a new partnership with our local football team, Charlton Athletic Football Club, which will see the University of Greenwich on the first team shirts next season. This link will enable us to work together in the areas of education and research, student employability, and community engagement and outreach. It is an innovative and exciting venture for both of us. Today, we are celebrating the achievements of students in the Faculty of Business and also in the Greenwich Maritime Institute. There has been much to celebrate this year. The annual Student Business Planning Competition saw over 150 entries and 11 finalists making pitches to a panel of judges. The winner was Albert Martin, who presented his plan to produce a smart formal shoes to a barefoot design. He received £5,000 prize money to develop his prototype, and he hopes to have the shoes in the shops by the end of this year. So do watch out for them, but I do understand they are quite expensive. Student prize winners have also included Stefani Baldock, a master's student who was awarded a prestigious national prize for outstanding marketing research. She was chosen as a winner by the Worshipful Company of Marketeers in its Open Prize Awards for research which is not only academically excellent, but which has the potential to be successfully applied to the business world. A team of Greenwich students won a University Trading Challenge for the second year running. The contest required the students to demonstrate their ability to trade successfully in financial markets, as well as to make decisions, analyse data, and to come up with winning strategies. The faculty is also home to some internationally recognised research. Dr. Anna Marr was recently awarded £750,000 to investigate the optimum packaging of financial services that can be designed and tested in order to help increase agricultural productivity in Africa. Again, illustrating the true global nature of the University of Greenwich. The Greenwich Maritime Institute offers a perfect historical setting to study marine and marine matters. This year, the GMI hosted an international conference which considered naval and maritime power in the two world wars. Drawing upon the latest scholarship, the conference covered topics such as naval and maritime communications, logistics, international relations, economic issues, and the role of ports in internal transport. Turning to our graduands, today is your day, and you should be very proud of your achievements. Taking your next step into a world where the pace of change is quick and the future uncertain may seem like a daunting prospect. But the university has equipped you well for the next challenge. Your studies mean you can solve problems, adapt to new situations, and deal with whatever comes your way. I have absolutely no doubt that you're more than ready for what lies ahead. On behalf of all of the staff of the university, I congratulate you and wish you every success. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Students' Union, University of Greenwich, Mr. Alex Brooks.
Distinguished guests, staff, fellow students, and friends, I'm honoured to stand before you today as a fellow student to congratulate you on your achievement. Today you're graduating from a fine university in one of the greatest cities the world has ever known. The degrees awarded today recognise achievement in a huge range of subjects at a number of levels, providing the foundation for a wide range of careers. Our graduates show a great level of diversity, with over 100 countries represented across the university. But despite all this diversity, you do share some common factors. Nobody would be here today without the hard work of the academic and support staff at the university, and we thank them for their contribution in getting us to this happy day. Nobody would be here without the support of parents, carers, friends, and family who were there for us when we needed them, often for many years before university, and I'm sure they'll be there for you too, in the future too. Today is a celebration for them as much as it is for you. And of course, nobody would be here without their own efforts in meeting the challenges set by attending university. And now is a good time to remember all those late nights in the library, all the times you were convinced you couldn't do it, and all the times you thought it was just a big mistake. But here you are, you did it. When giving a speech such as this, I always think it's important to pass on some wisdom. But for wisdom to count, it requires a reputable source. And for those of you in the room that know me, I'm probably not a reputable source of wisdom. And neither is Wikipedia, the academics behind me would say. So I turned to social media, much as I'm sure many of you did in times of need, and asked for wisdom. Obviously, there was a sea of crude replies that came back to me, but there was one shining light of a tweet that said, "If in doubt, build it on Twain." So off I went looking for Shania Twain lyrics, but that didn't impress me much. But then it clicked. Mark Twain, the famed American author was who they were talking about. He, of course, wrote the great American novel and is apparently all-round king of wisdom-filled quotes. And there are quite a lot of them, but this one stuck out as a particularly good one. So listen up, because it's quite short, and that includes those that are getting a bit bored at the back there. Don't worry, you'll get your turn soon. But here's what Mark had to say. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbour, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore and dream. I thought that was very fitting in such a naval setting. University of Greenwich, class of 2014, on behalf of all of the students at the university, I congratulate you on your achievement. I wish you all the best in the future. Now go live your dream. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Chancellor of the University of Greenwich, Baroness Scotland of Astle.
Good morning, everyone. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, graduands, families, colleagues, and friends. I've been watching you from just up there, and I've been looking at all your faces. On the left-hand side, I see nervous, anxious anticipation. Will I actually be able to stand up straight when they call my name? And on the right-hand side, I see huge pleasure, satisfaction, and a tiny hint of disbelief. We made it. They've got here. So I want you all just to take a moment to savor today. It's an extraordinary day, and it's your day. And I hope it's something that you will never, ever forget. I want it not to be like a wedding, because in a wedding you always think, I can't remember a second of it, and I wish I could do it again. So I want you to experience it now. This is a very special moment. So to those of you graduating, I also congratulate you most warmly on your wonderful achievement. William Shakespeare once wrote, "We know what we are, but we know not what we may be." Your hard work and dedication, combined with the education you have received at Greenwich, means you now know that you can accomplish what you set out to achieve. And my message to you today is to have confidence in what you may be, and that you will achieve great things in the future. Each and every one of you has been given a gift, which is yours and yours alone. And it is your task to find that gift, to hone it, and then use it for the benefit of others. Remember, no one can do you better than you. You are all leaders now. Each one of you will help to determine the quality of the world we live in. What you do and what you fail to do will determine the nature of the future we will share. So no pressure there then. You are at the beginning of an exciting journey, and it's apt you should be starting this journey here in Greenwich, the centre of space and time where East meets West. Royal Greenwich has been described as the seat of learning and intellectual inquiry, exploration and discovery, resonating with echoes of great characters and stirring national events. It's where some of our most prominent kings and queens were born, where famous scientists have advanced knowledge, and where technological innovation has transformed society. You can feel confident that you are very well prepared to go on the next stage of your journey. You are graduating today from one of the leading universities of London, one of the largest in the capital by student numbers and one of the best for teaching excellence, according to the Sunday Times. Our research has been judged by our peers to be world-leading. Our students and staff continue to win major awards, prizes, and accolades for their high-quality achievements and contributions to society, including 3 Queen's Anniversary Prizes. And they have been received national recognition this year. Gary Winters, a second-year nursing undergraduate, won a prestigious Student Nurse of the Year award. Postgraduate student Amy King recently won the National Young Adult Learner of the Year award, despite suffering ill health, which meant Amy missed years of schooling, and being told she would never amount to anything, and that pure science wasn't for girls. Amy is now studying a master's degree in chemistry. She also runs her own charity, volunteers with lower set SEN children, and is on track to realize her ambition of becoming a science teacher or a researcher. Now, these are just a couple of the many impressive achievements this year. And the university draws on over 100 years of experience in preparing graduates for fulfilling careers. And we take great pride in continuing this tradition today. As well as an informed understanding of your particular discipline, as Greenwich graduates, you are leaving with the ability to think independently and creatively, to generate new ideas, and to seize and shape the opportunities now open to you. Today, you are joining the ranks of the Greenwich alumni, including a Nobel Prize winner, Professor Charles Kao, made the discovery that led to the breakthrough in fiber optics technology, which allows global communication via the internet. We have high-achieving alumni in many walks of life, and this year has brought great success and accolades to many of our graduates. For example, Ian Livingston received a CBE in 2013 for services to the computer games industry. He has helped to launch major franchises such as Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, and Jenny Fagan, a 2010 graduate in creative writing, has been named as one of the 20 most promising young British novelists. And award-winning author Mallory Blackman was recently been appointed as Britain's new Children's Laureate. So this year, Greenwich graduate and former member of staff Doreen Lawrence was created a life peer for services to community relations. And you are therefore joining a very distinguished group today. You now have lifelong membership of our Alumni Association, a network of over 10,000 Greenwich graduates working in every sector of the economy all over the world. Getting involved will bring you opportunities to network with other graduates, both professionally and socially. As one of our alumni, you can also use the graduate guidance and employability team services for up to 2 years following graduation, and their advisors are on hand to offer guidance for searching for jobs. And I really encourage you to make the most of this service. And should you wish to continue your studies at Greenwich, you're also entitled to a discount on postgraduate fees. So graduates, celebrate what you are today. Celebrate the fact that the sacrifices you have made and the late nights in the library were worth it. Celebrate the commitment you made to achieve your degree. Celebrate the belief in yourself that has made it possible. And celebrate your family and friends who helped you reach this point in your journey. The acclaimed writer Iris Murdoch said of education, "Education doesn't make you happy, nor does freedom. We don't become happy just because we're free, if we are, or because we've been educated, if we have, but because education may be the means by which we realize we are happy. It opens our eyes, our ears, tells us where delights are lurking, convinces us that there is only one freedom of any importance whatsoever, and that's of the mind, and gives us the assurance, the confidence to walk the path our mind, our educated mind, offers. So remember just what you are capable of as you start the next stage of your journey. Graduation is not the end of your learning and development or your association with your university. It is the start of many exciting new challenges and opportunities. Each of these will demand the development of your skills and knowledge. Throughout your life, you will continue to build on the foundation that has been laid during your time at Greenwich. Your degree is a passport to a rewarding career, and I would invite you to work hard, seek out opportunities, adapt, and be sure that you will be successful. Have confidence that you have the skills to rise to the challenges you face. Have confidence in what you may be. I am confident that there is nothing you cannot achieve if you choose. Work hard and realize your true potential. You are each a role model of those who follow you. Lead them well. As you take this next step towards your future, be confident, be proud, be caring, and above all, aim high. On behalf of the university, I offer you heartfelt congratulations and wish you every success. I hope within your number we will have tomorrow's great Nobel Prize winners, tomorrow's great Prime Ministers, tomorrow's great Attorneys General, and I hope she will do very well.
Chancellor, I now call upon Professor Chris Bellamy, Director of the Greenwich Maritime Institute, to present to you award holders from the Institute.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you Master's Degree award holders from the Greenwich Maritime Institute. Dr. Chris Ware will present the certificates and prizes. For the degree of Master of Business Administration in Maritime Management, Pedro Jury de Oliveira Neto. For the degree of Master of Arts in International Maritime Policy, Faisal Abdullah Idris. Abdurrahmanu Raymond Iricore. Yifeng Liu. Stephanie Joanne Moffat, who also receives the Nautical Institute Prize for Outstanding Achievement in Maritime Policy. Omar Amin Musharrafie. For the degree of Master of Arts, Maritime History, Alan Keith Strachan. For the degree of Master of Arts by Research, Maritime Studies, Constantina Maria Bolta. Chancellor, that concludes the list of award holders from the Greenwich Maritime Institute.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I now call upon Mr. Colin Allen, Director of Student Experience, to present to you award holders from the Business School.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you first-degree award holders from the Business School. Mr. Brink Gardner will present the certificates. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts Business Studies, studied at Blake Hall College, Adibola Abureme. Adikola Oluwaseun Adioso. Oluwatosin Adeyinka. Jubel Ahmed. Mohammed Kamal Ahmed. Mohammed Feroz Ahmed. Mashoud Ahmed. Mohammed Nahel Ahmed. Leila Ajdazlek. Farhana Akhtar. Farhana Akhtar. Toshifal Alam. Mohammed Al-Amin. Mona Mohammed Amir. Sangeeta Bandari. Falguni Sanjay Kumar Bhatt. Mohammed Simon Bayuin. Olamide Christopher Boboye. Anika Tazin Zaman Borno. Lee Chu Chin. Mohammed Mahbooba Rahman Chowdhury. Khurshid Alam Chowdhury. Jamil Chowdhury. Mohammed Animal Haq Chowdhury. Mohammed Hasnat Chowdhury. Mohammed Rumel Chowdhury. Mohammed Suif Uddin Chowdhury Sohel. Michelle Dalva de Medeiros. Margaret Chioma Agasi. Mohammed Omar Farouk. Mohammed Baki Ullah Farouk. Indrajit Ghosh. Ganga Kumari Gurung. Amrita Gurung. Usha Gurung. Zahirul Haq. Mohammed Mahamudul Hassan. Mohammed Rakibul Hassan. Raisul Hassan. Maksudul Hassan. Mohammed Samsul Islam Halal. Mohammed Mujamal Haq. Mohammed Bilal Hossain. Mohammed Munia Hossain. Mohammed Sahadat Hossain. Mohammed Saddam Hossain. Mohammed Sauket Hossain. Mohammed Farhad Hossain. Monowar Hossain. Saeed Imam Hossain. Mohammed Farhad Hossain. Mohammed Junaith Hossain. Mohammed Tanvir Hossain. Sheikh Alamgir Hossain. Rubina Irin. Shidul Islam. Mohammed Saiful Islam. Mohammed Ariful Islam. Ariful Islam. Jody Jacobs. Richard Wan. Mohammed Jahid Hassan Jubaya. Mohammed Kabir. Mohammed Fawzal Kabir. Mohammed Humayun Kabir. Mohammed Ashraf Ul Karim. Sarita Kaucha. Manpreet Kaur. Alamin Kayas. Ashaduzaman Nur Khan. Sarowar Mustafa Khan. Shohel Khan. Mohammed Mustafizur Rahman Khan. Hussein Ahmed Khan. Mohammed Jahorul Islam Khan. Muzibun Nisa Rabbi Khan. Jarin Taslima Kanam. Golam Kibriya. Malatse Naomi Lakota. Johirul Islam Listen. Dina Penafil Lubang. Royhan Mahmood. Nicholas Malik. Bridget Malopa. Abdul Manan. Jewel Marandi. Mohammed Nazmul Huda Masood. Zahirul Islam Masood. Murad Mehdi. Luthmila Benedicta Mendes. Mohammed Fazlu Mia. Fazlu Mia. Rashid Khan Milan. Saiful Islam Maraz. Mohammed Samjith Mohammed Farouk. Mohammed Shamim Molla. Mohammed Mona Ruzaman. Sunmun Munshi. Mohammed Khalid Nur Nazir. Abdul Basith Niru. Adeline Nashuti. Mohammed Nuruzaman. Nenji Elizabeth Obumanu. Jude Ajike Okoli. Mehetab Palab. Saloshni Pillai. Mohammed Rafi Kuzaman. Masuda Rahman. Mohammed Yemino Rahman. Abdul Rahman. Tuhino Rahman. Mohammed Samsur Rahman. Ahmad Abdullah Rakib. Jennifer Melanie Ramos Hernandez. Mohammed Masood Rana. Minaka Ishani Ranashinge Ranapura Hawaje. Mohammed Ashraful Alam Rashal. Mohammed Humun Rashid. Hassan Hasibur Rahman Rishat. Rima Rosario. Mohammed Shumsul Alam Rubel. Alimran Mohammed Ruman. Jahir Ryan. Anna Claudia Gonzaga. Mohammed Abu Saleh. Kidar Sapkota. Babatunde Muchio Senu. Mohammed Masum Sheikh. Naina Elias Rimpi Sharma. Doa Sherpa. Aisha Siddiqa. Gideon Francis Stein. Angela Subaidi. Balaram Subaidi. Mohammed Khairul Sumon. Mohammed Abu Tayyab. Fatima Tanzila. Leela Thapa. Sushana Thapa. Farusha Dhirendra Tilakarathne. Mohammed Wali Had Tipu. Ahmed Tofail. Dovran Tashikov. Moin Udin. Nazir Udin. Slavica Vajic. Paul Jacobus Vettner. Deputy Vice-Chancellor. That concludes the list of award holders from the Business School.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I call upon you to confer the awards.
As the Chancellor said at the beginning of her speech, I hope that you're now feeling a little bit more relaxed than you were before when you entered in. And remember that this is your day, and it's your day to celebrate. But you're not quite yet fully graduated. And the act that I'm now going to do converts you from graduands to graduates. So by virtue of the powers vested in me as Deputy Vice-Chancellor of the University of Greenwich, I confer upon all those who have been presented the title, award and honours to which you are entitled. Congratulations.
Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, that completes this morning's presentation of successful award holders of the University of Greenwich. Would the congregation please remain seated until the processions have left the chapel and await instructions from stewards? Thank you.